Hey everybody, hope you're doing well today. So Tiff's out here running, she started her marathon training on Monday, and I like to come out here and ride with her and make sure she's safe and bring all the cool stuff. And I was pedaling and thinking about, hey, what training haven't I done up here on Facebook in a long time? And a lot of things have changed in the home improvement finance space. As far as dealer fees go, there's been a lot of changes. We made some pretty cool modifications over here for our clients at Improvify. And I want to just touch base on that and how it may be beneficial for you to come on over to Improvify to see what we're doing and have a demo, see the university, the training center that I've built to help not just train the sales pros, but your entire organization. Let me explain really quickly before I get into the training today why that's important. So if Becky up at the front desk is answering the phone, she should have the most basic understanding of the fact that you have a finance program and maybe 3 or 4 bullet points to it in case a customer or prospect calls and asks Becky a question like, hey, we've been doing our research, we've been online, we've been on Google, and we really, really want to buy a new air conditioner, but we know how expensive they are, and we are hoping that ABC Air Conditioning offers an affordable payment solution. Do you guys have that? So they asked Becky this. And if Becky can't simply, and with no hesitation and total confidence, answer their question and say, we absolutely do. We've been helping tons of our clients with this. We understand the importance of bringing an affordable payment option for you at the point of sale. And when Jimmy comes over to, talk about ABC Air Conditioning and see what you got going on over there, he'll introduce that to you right at the point of sale with a soft credit pull, and we do offer 100% financing. Becky should understand how to say that. So that's what the training program and the training center is all about, is giving that basic information to whomever's in your organization, the ability to talk to these prospects to help them on the most basic level. And here's why it's important. If that customer doesn't get that answer from Becky, all they've got to do is go back onto Google and ask Patty or Tammy or whoever the next place is they call the same darn question. So that's why it's imperative that your entire organization is trained on the most basic, fundamental ideas behind home improvement financing when you do get enrolled. So that's the training program, and it just goes on and on and on and on. Great trainings, thoughtful processes that I've built in there for anybody to understand. Tons, hours and hours of information for you to learn. Educate, dominate. Okay, cool. Now, let's get into the training. So today, I want to discuss merchant fees, dealer fees, and what's happening right now in the marketplace. Well, of course, the feds started the great increase, during the COVID interchange, and the rates have never come down. Rates are just going up, and they're actually staying steady, especially if you're looking at today's mortgage rates. Nothing's changing. The feds haven't gone up, feds haven't gone down, but nothing is getting cheaper. Inflation is on the rise. Homes are not selling now. And home improvement, the COGS, the cost of goods from your suppliers, your OEM manufacturers, is continuing to increase. So in order for you to stay in business and be profitable, you have to increase your margins and your profitability and your prices, which has a direct reflect back onto your contract costs at the point of sale and what the big, huge number is. So an air conditioner in 2020 was $6. An air conditioner in 2024 is $12. It's true. It's what it is. So in order to sell that air conditioner now, we got to bring some affordability. So you got to offer financing. And if you want to offer real financing, indirect lending, merchant lending, not broker lending, the stuff that those guys advertise all over Facebook saying no dealer fees, that's garbage. It's called direct to consumer, or run from it. There is a time and a place when it works. It's typically for contractors that just got into business and they have no other options. Reach out to me. I've got better options than that direct-to-consumer stuff. Don't pay those guys a penny to offer that stuff. You can go direct to their lenders for free. So that's another call at another place and another time. If you have been in business under a year, you cannot get enrolled with merchant or indirect lending, reach out to me. I will save you a ton of money. And I'll charge you a penny for it. I'll tell you right where to go to get the funds if you cannot qualify for merchant lending or indirect lending, I got your back. All right, cool. Now let's get into dealer fees. So money costs money. You may have heard me talk about this before. It's got to get from Wall Street to the lenders. It's got to get to the lenders, to your homeowners. It's got to get to the homeowners to say yes. And then it's got to get to the install. And then the money's got to get serviced. And the money's got to come back. So money costs money. It is what it is. So now that we've accepted the fact that money costs money, and then all we have to do as a contractor is figure out, okay, great. So how do we build the merchant fee or the dealer fee into the price of the contract to pass that on to the consumer? Because, well, you win because you're going to sell more. They win because they're going to have an affordable payment option or a promo like a 12 or an 18 month same as cash, or a low monthly payment option with no prepayment penalty. It's a win-win situation for everyone involved. So we're going to build this this dealer fee, or this merchant fee of the product that you're selling into the price of the contract. Let me break it down to the most simplistic form for you to understand. If you're selling a roof today for $10,000 and you're not offering financing, and on Monday, you're going to offer a couple programs, you're going to change it, and it's a 5% dealer fee for those 3 programs on the mean. You take 1, 2, and 3 and divide it by 3, and you come up, let's say it's 5%. Fair to say that you as a roofer can sell your roof for $10,500. I'm just rounding up, by the way. I'm not doing factoring. I want to keep this a simple conversation. So the consumer pays $10,500 for that roof. The lender takes their 5%. You have maintained your profitable margins. Everybody wins. It's all over the place. So contractors will typically push back and say, hey, I don't want to pay dealer fees. This is crazy. This is outrageous. I can't increase my prices and be competitive in this marketplace with dealer fees. Yes, you can, because real companies that you're competing against, that are offering financing, are doing the same thing. They're building the margins in. So in order to stay competitive, to market these things, to provide these things at the point of sale, you have to build it in, and you're doing exactly what your competitors are doing. Make sense? So it's an even and equal playing ground. It is apples to apples. Okay, good. Now we've established that. Now let's talk about some of the great opportunities that are out there, as far as maybe, maybe you want to stay super competitive and go to the marketplace with some type of an advantage. So you don't want to build in a 10, 15, 17% dealer fee into your margins. You can reach out to us, and we'll provide you with a flat 2% dealer fee, which will keep you really competitive, especially if you're really sensitive to this whole dealer fee and merchant fee thing. You can build in 3%, call it a day. Why 3%, Chris? I thought you just said you have a 2% dealer fee. We do. However, if you're taking a credit card right now, and it's safe to say that the average credit card swipe fee is about 3%, you should already be building this in, because you do not know when a customer is going to pay cash, check, credit card, mortgage endorsement over to you from an insurance, if they're going to take one of your finance solutions. That's why you should already be building this in anyway. So I'm going to go out and sell roofs next week for $10,300. I'm going to offer Improvify's financing program, and that's from a 600 FICO all the way up to 850. It's called Credit Risk Base, and you're good to go. That's how easy it is and competitive it is to build in a dealer fee and a margin into your pricing and get out the marketplace. Now you have the ability to do a couple of really cool things. So you can advertise it, you can market it, you can build a finance page on your website, you can have offers and clicks and codes that your customers can click and apply directly to you in the middle of the night, so you wake up with approvals in your portal. Your sales rep can offer affordable payment solutions from 2 years to 20 years, all the way up to $150,000 with just a 2% flat dealer fee. You dig? So gone are the days of, well, maybe not gone are the days. A lot of air conditioning guys are still out there selling products that are like a 5-year EPNI, equal pay, no interest, and the dealer fees on that are like 10 to 15%. Like, air conditioners, it's a real competitive dig over there in air conditioning world, and a lot of that comes from the OEM manufacturer rebates that are supported, where they're picking up some of the costs. However, they are pushing you to sell that particular unit. That's for another podcast, another training someday on how that whole thing works. But anyway, I just really wanted to structure this particular training on, hey, Chris, don't offer financing now. Love to get into it. but I don't want to pay dealer fees, right? That contractor. Or, hey, Chris, man, we're using financing now. We're getting a ton of counter offers and declines from our current lender. The dealer fees are all over the place. My reps don't know which particular product to sell. So when you reach out to us, we're going to train you, your team, your staff. We're going to give you go-to-market strategies. We're going to do a consultation so I can make sure that we're lining you up with a proper portfolio lender. And we have an entire platform as well from $15,000 to $400,000 that has absolutely no dealer fees at all. Same thing, soft credit pull, mobile app approved at the point of sale, and we get those customers taken care of. If you don't want to offer dealer fees at all, you can have that day one with us over at Improve-ify. So best to hop on a call. Best for us to understand what your business is and what your goals are and what you're trying to do. And then we're going to build it, and then we're going to train you. And that's what we're doing in Improve-ify that's different in the marketplace. I believe that all contractors, your entire organization, from Becky at the front desk to operations, to the owners, to the sales managers, to the sales pros, to the techs, should have training. They should have the ability to go someplace at lunch and click a button and watch a video or read a blog post or read some type of training thing that I built for you, download inside of the university in the training center and learn. And the more that you learn, the more you'll sell. That's why we created what we created over here at Improve-ify. So if you are interested, there'll be a link somewhere on this thing. All you need to do is smash that button, set up a time, hop on a call with myself or Tiffany. We'll walk you through how this whole thing works. You're under absolutely zero obligation to do business with us. But I think at the end of the call, you'll determine that this is probably something that will really add a lot of value, and you'll have immediate ROI after you've joined us and start working with us. So I will end this conversation now. Hit that Meet Us Now button somewhere on this video, and we'll see y'all soon. Have a blessed day. Bye now.